I love money. I love money. Liking it is an understatement when it comes for me. I love money. Money is the root of all evil, or they say the love of money is the root of all evil. But for me, I love money. I just want to have money. I want to get money. I want to live a good life. I want to practically buy anything I want to buy in life. I want to live the comfort life I want, and it need money, and that is why I love money. But growing up, I realized that there is one thing, there is one thing that money cannot buy. No matter the state, your status, no matter how rich you are, no matter how much money you have, there is one thing that money cannot buy. So for me, if that thing that money cannot buy is priceless, I will call it true riches. And I want to have that thing that money cannot buy. That if I have it, money comes. And if I have it, I have my respect. Money don't just give you all the respect. Money must give you a hypocrite respect, a pretend respect. But when you have this very thing that money cannot buy, it don't give you a pretend respect. It gives you true respect. You have true riches. And what is the thing? I call it integrity. With integrity, I believe you have money. Money will come for you. Integrity is one thing that I'm sure that money cannot buy. No matter how much you have, if you don't have integrity, you cannot buy it. Integrity is what you want build for yourself. Naturally, you build it. Practically, you build it. Your money cannot buy your integrity. Money cannot buy your wrong manners. Money cannot buy your failure of failing to keep your words, or your weakness of failing to keep your words. Money cannot buy your lousity when it comes to principles, when it comes to discipline yourself. Money cannot buy it. True riches, I call it integrity. See, let me tell you, hmm, I have some friends in my life. I have some friends in my life. There are friends that I have. If they should call me and say, I have a business to venture into, please, I need a support financially so I can invest in this business, or so that I can start business. I can practically what lend them some money, because I know that they will keep to their words and return my money when they have. Why some some why I have some friends that when they should call for such requests, I will decline. You know why I will decline? Not that I don't love them, not that I don't like them, but I will decline because I know that such person, he or she cannot keep to his words. Yeah, please lend me, I will give you back. I can't, because I know that he or she cannot. So instead of me to bring something that will mar the friendship, instead of me to do something that will mar the friendship, I would rather tell you I don't have such money to lend to you, but I can give you this as a support. I can give you some fraction of money as a support, but I cannot lend you the amount you are asking me to lend you, because I know that if I should do, you will not keep to your promise. In the in the time of our fathers, our grandfather, they said, "Easier for ego, easier for ego." Good name is better than riches. Easier for ego. Good name is better than riches. These men have seen the power of integrity, and they were able to formulate these words that said, good name is better than riches. Keep to your word. I will cite, there is a definition of there is a definition of integrity, but I will use a point of what keeping to your word. everything is not fat guy. Everything is not like let's overshadow. Everything is not guy. No. Learn to discipline yourself. Learn to keep your word. Even when no one is watching. I will do it. Do it. I will do this. Keep to your word. When you promise, fulfill your promise. If you can't fulfill it, don't promise. When you said a word, keep to your word. Know your behavior. Know your behavior. Have integrity. Look, integrity is one thing that you will have. You will see genuine respect. You command respect even when you are not, even when you are not aware of it, but you command respect because people have believed in your word. When you say this, they will know yes, he can do it or he will do it. When you ask for help, when you cry for request, they will trust you with such request. When you want to do business with someone, they will trust you going into business with you. But if you're a type that do fast guy in everything, it will be very it will be very difficult for you in life. If you are a type that will need helping hand, if it's difficult for you to have to raise any funds or to have help, because you are a person that everyone knows, yeah, you don't keep to your words. People might be, you know, you might be thinking that people are not noticing your lousity of not being able to keep integrity. But when you know that they notice, it's when you will come for a request. That is when you will know that they notice. So man, go for good name. Go for good name. That is a true riches. Go for a good name. That is one thing that money cannot buy. Go for a good name. Go for integrity. Be a person of integrity. Stop playing fat guy in everything. Stop playing fat guy. Mostly if you are a person from the age of 20 and above. From the age of 20 and above. For this message will be beneficiary mostly for the young ones still growing up. Because if you are doing fast guy in everything, a time will come when you will be responsible, when you want to be responsible in life. When you want to be responsible in life, people will not believe you because they have known your past life that it is not a good reputable lifestyle. So even when you are trying to make people to believe you again, to be difficult. Even when you are trying to show some action that you have changed. But if you build a good reputation from onset, from onset, you can live a life. You can have a stepping stone in your life. Any place that you have damaged your integrity, it will be very difficult for you to build it up again because you have lost the trust. You can only start building integrity. It will be easier for you to build a new integrity in a new environment if you have lost your integrity before. But if you stay in an old environment where you have lost your integrity, your values, even if you change, even if you turn a good leaf, that you want to build a good integrity, it will still be difficult for you because already you have passed a message that, yeah, I don't have a good integrity. So if you want to rebuild it, to be difficult. It can only be easy or you can only build it easier if you can only rebuild it easier when you live to a new environment. When you go to a new environment, that is when you can rebuild your integrity. Because in your new environment, no one knows you. So when you are building a new integrity, everybody will believe, people will think, yeah, you have this integrity from onset. But if you live in an old environment where you have mal or damaged your integrity, trying to rebuild it, it's always difficult. So I will advise you, if you're a type that want to live a new integrity, that want to live a new life, I want to build a good integrity. Leave the old environment where you have destroyed your integrity and go to a new environment. There you can start rebuilding yourself. Then it will be easier for people to trust you than your old friends, the people you met in your old environment to trust you. That is how to build integrity back, and that is how to keep integrity. So my advice for you is what? Go for true riches. That thing, that one thing that money cannot buy, which is integrity. Yeah. Thank you for watching.